Hey everybody, it's Eric from the Mature Minded Gamers Group. We're going to cover the top 15 games coming out in 2021. These are the ones that I'm most excited for. Let's get this train started with Halo Infinite. So Master Chief returns in the third chapter of the Reclaimer saga. This one's going to feature him far more prominent than in previous series. It was first announced in 2018. It had an E3 trailer. It was rumored that the development and story started development in 2015, and we were supposed to get a beta here in 2020 roughly, but they got delayed and postponed due to multiple reasons. They said COVID being an obvious one, but now it's scheduled for a Q3 Q4 2021 release this year. The trailers we've seen all look fantastic. This game is using a brand new engine called Slipspace. They do say it's going to be primed for the new Xbox, but will work on older systems as well. Of course, being a PC gamer myself, I can't wait to see what it looks like on PC. They did say that the multiplayer was going to be completely free to play. This game was developed by 343 Industries, and it in collaboration with a couple other studios, Skybox Labs and Certain Affinity. But yeah, they've even brought in one of the former lead project designers or mission writers for this here in August of 2020. They did announce that Joseph Staten, the former lead writer and cinematic director of the Halo series at Bungie, had joined the campaign project lead for Infinite. This was reported shortly before the announcement that Chris Lee had departed the project, who was the former director. Next up is Hogwarts Legacy. This is the game that I am super excited for. It's been rumored to be in the works for a very long time. This is their open world action role-playing game being developed by Avalanche Software. This is published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, who actually owns them under the Portkey Games label, which is the company or the label that produced the mobile version of the Harry Potter game that was much like the Pokemon Go version. Very good, though. They did a really good job with it. But back to Hogwarts Legacy. It's going to be released on the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Windows, Microsoft Windows, so probably on Steam, hopefully, and maybe the Microsoft Store exclusive. I don't think they've actually announced it officially where all it's coming, but maybe they don't have that worked out yet. And they did say it's coming in 2021, but they didn't give a detailed date. If I had to guess, I'm going to say they're going to tone this to go for the third or fourth quarter, kind of getting around the holidays. But I could be wrong. They may go for a Q2 release where it's a little bit lighter and they can kind of be the spotlight game for that time. This is going to take you to the 1800s in the Hogwarts world, and you're going to play a student at Hogwarts, and you're going to be able to go to like the Forbidden Forest and some villages and other locations that you're familiar with. But also they're going to introduce some new areas. You can cast spells, you can brew potions, you can tame magical beasts, and do many other things in this game. It looks like a really interesting and fun RPG done right in the Harry Potter world, which I've been waiting for a long time. I can't wait to check this one out. And yeah, let's finish this trailer out and then move on to the next one.
Limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Next up, we have Starbase. This is a sandbox MMORPG in space. There's going to be two main factions, the Kingdom and the Empire. There's going to probably be other minor factions as well. Currently, this game is in a closed alpha with an estimated release date of the first quarter of 2021. And this game is published and developed by Frozen Byte. They've done the Trine series, Bora Blade, several other titles, including Shadowgrounds. So they have a lot of experience under their belt. I'm super excited for this game. It is made on a custom engine that supposedly can handle the crazy physics of so many people building voxel-based stations and ships and everything all together on one server. I follow their Discord, and they are very active, and it looks like it's coming together really well. This game has me super excited. If you have ever played Space Engineers or Galactic Survival or any of the other space voxel-based games where you can build and craft, this game looks like it may be the ultimate version of what I've always wanted, combining everything from all the other ones together into a really neat and nice package. I can't wait. Let's finish out this trailer for Starbase. And next up is Outriders. This is a game developed by People Can Fly, published by Square Enix. It's supposed to release here February 2nd of 2021. It's coming to the PS4 and 5, Xbox One, and XS, and also Microsoft Windows. I'm not sure if they've announced exactly what system is going to be on Epic, Steam, or both. It will also release on Stadia later in 2021. This game is a third-person shooter mixed with elements from role-playing games. In the beginning, you can customize your character and give them unique abilities that the players can utilize. There are 4 classes: the Trickster, the Pyromancer, the Devastator, and the Technomancer. And they are going to have their own special abilities and skill trees that you can unlock and upgrade. This game is going to have a lot of guns in it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Destiny and maybe a little bit of The Division almost, with the cover system and the shooting and firing. More Destiny than anything. It looks like it's really going to be a good game. They built it to work with co-op up to 3 players, and I'm pretty excited to play this with my group. Yeah, and it's coming soon, February the 2nd. This may be the earliest big release of 2021. And again, it's called Outriders. Let's get to the rest of the trailer.
Enoch robs us of our humanity, yet gives us so much more. Each step taking us further from what we were, and closer to what we must become.
Next up on the list is Far Cry 6. This one's going to take place in Yara, which is inspired from Cuba, and you are going to be a rebel going up against the dictator, who is featured in the trailer here with his son. It looks like you are going to be trying to overthrow the dictatorship that's going on there in Yara. It looks like a fun game. This one does look like it may have a little bit more story than some of the previous Far Cries. I do enjoy the lead actor here playing the villain. I'm hoping he's prominent in the series. And yeah, this one looks really good. I'm excited. It's been in the works for about 4 years. And it was originally supposed to be released on February the 18th of 2021, but that got delayed last year. Back in the end of October, Ubisoft announced that it was going to be delayed further, but they never gave a final date. Let's finish up this trailer.
Our country is like this grenade, except it has 2 basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or
Next up, we have Ruined King, a League of Legends story. This one, highly anticipated. I played League of Legends back in the day and really enjoyed it. This is going to be a single-player, turn-based role-playing game based in that universe where you're going to be able to take control of many of the characters from the MOBA game. It's going to feature a lot of interactive stories, and it looks really good, I'm not going to lie. With League of Legends type of money, as long as they take their time and do a good job, I think this game's going to be a huge hit. This one is published by Tencent and Riot Games, Riot Forge, and the developer is Airship Syndicate. And it's scheduled to be released on 2021, but no exact date has been given. This is one that I could say could definitely get delayed. They want to take their time and do it right, and so I can definitely see it not getting released this year or maybe waiting until a late Q4 release date. All right, let's finish up this trailer for Ruined King, a League of Legends story. Next up is Open Roads. This is a game from the developer of Gone Home. It looks like a really great interactive novel game. I really enjoy going through the story and playing through these games. This is a pretty short trailer. We don't really know a lot of information other than it's coming to the PS4, PS5, both the Xboxes and the PC. There's no exact release date, but it is supposed to be out here in 2021. This mystery thriller looks excellent, and I can't wait to deep dive into it. All right, let's finish up this trailer.
Something she never told us about. A man who wasn't my grandfather. A burglary ring. Some sort of lost fortune. We can't ask her about these things anymore, so we have to go looking for the answers ourselves. My mom and I are out on the road, searching. I don't know what we'll find, but whatever it is, I know we'll find it together.
Next up is Back 4 Blood. This game is made by Turtle Rock Studios, the same ones who published the Left 4 Dead series. That's why this game looks very much like it. It is basically Left 4 Dead 3, and it's going to be available on the Xbox and PlayStation as long as Windows systems. It looks fantastic. It looks like the survivors are far more capable than the previous survivors we had in the Left 4 Dead series. It's got the same great boss monsters that you can control if you are doing the online PvP mode, or you can do 4-player co-op to go through the campaign with your other 3 friends in survival. It looks fantastic. It looks like exactly what I would want from a new Left 4 Dead game. They split from Valve about 10 years ago and went their own way. That's why it had to be renamed to Back 4 Blood. I can't wait to see this game. It's supposed to be released on June 22nd of 2021. All right, let's get back to the trailer.
What the hell? Cover me! What is that? Take it out! Oh man, this is my favorite hoodie.
A little club soda will take that right out.
Watch out!
Next up, we have the Lord of the Rings Gollum trailer. This is a very short trailer, and it's just a cinematic trailer. It doesn't show us a lot about the game or the development, but it is going to take place in Mid-Earth right before the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings begins. You're going to follow Gollum around, following his activities and his adventures where he finds the One Ring, and to the start of the Fellowship of the Ring. It's going to be stealth based a lot. Looks really good. I'm pretty excited for this one. We don't have an exact release date, but it was reported that it will be on Xboxes, PlayStations, and PC. Hopefully this will be an early release in 2021, but due to the lack of trailers, I'm imagining it's going to be more of a late release. Next up is Stalker 2. This one was originally announced in 2010. Then that version got canceled. I think they supposedly were bringing it back for a little bit, and then that got canceled. But finally, in 2018, we heard rumors that they were working on Stalker 2, and so far so good. We've seen some screenshots. We got this trailer. We got an in-game engine trailer, and so I'm pretty sure we are going to finally see Stalker 2 here in 2021. This game is developed by GSC Game World. Publishers include Deep Silver and GSC World Publishing and THQ. That was the older version of it. I'm not quite sure if we know who the publisher is going to be for the new one, but I do feel like we're going to get to finally get our hands on this game. I know it's got a lot of people very, very excited. So let's finish up this trailer here for Stalker 2. Next up is New World. This is Amazon's MMORPG sandbox that lets you craft and build and explore, and you can totally capture territory with your guilds or clans, and it's a lot of fun. This is one of the games that many people have already had access to. They've been working on it for several years now and have had public betas. Well, sorry, they're kind of private. As long as you pre-order, you can get into them. I played this game extensively, a couple different of the alphas and betas. It's changed a lot, and they've made a lot of big improvements, and I love what I see from this game. I think this is going to be a lot of fun for people, and if you're into PvP, I think you're going to really enjoy this type of MMORPG. I'm super excited. Right now, they don't have an exact release date, but it is set for the first half of 2021 being released. I think it was March is what I read roughly, but I don't think I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed again. It's already seen several delays, and I can see them definitely wanting to wait for the perfect time to release it. Let's finish up the trailer. Next up, we have Warhammer 40k Darktide. This is an upcoming first-person action game developed and published by Fat Shark. They're the ones who also did Vermintide 2. This is going to feature 4-player co-op, and they said they're going to split it a little bit more to 50% guns, 50% melee weapons. Apparently, Vermintide 2 was more melee than they really intended, and they're going to focus that and balance it a little more with this one. This game's going to be released for the Windows systems and the Xboxes. No PlayStation released on this one, it doesn't look like, and it's scheduled right now to be released in 2021. The first trailer was just shown December 10th, and it showcased a lot of different weapons here, and this is the exact trailer that you're watching right now. Let's finish up the trailer and get excited for Warhammer Darktide. Next up, we have Deathloop. This is published by Bethesda Studios. The developers are Arcane Studios. They are well known for their Dishonored and Prey series games that they made. And this Deathloop game is going to use some of the same mechanics. You are stuck in a time loop where you have to take out so many targets before the end of the night, otherwise the loop resets. It does have a multiplayer capability where one of you will play the main character and the other will play someone trying to stop them from completing the loop and from stopping the time loop, basically. It looks like pretty interesting graphic wise. It looks amazing. It looks like some fun gameplay. I'm kind of excited to play this one. This isn't normally my style of game, but just from the combat and the way it feels, it's got some good voice acting. I'm pretty excited to check it out. This one's going to release May 21st in 2021. It'll be out on the PlayStation 5 and Windows systems.
The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you. Time is on my side.
Next up, we have Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I know this is a title many are looking forward to. The original came out in 2004. This is one of the games to take place in the World of Darkness series, based off the tabletop role-playing game. I know this game has a lot of hype behind it. It's going to be available on the Windows systems, PlayStation, and Xbox. And the release date set for 2021 right now. No, not an exact date. It's going to be a single-player game, and it's... All right, and the final game I'm excited for, this isn't the actual trailer for it. There's an untitled Battlefield game that supposedly is going to be released at the end of this year. Now, a lot of speculation considering what's been going on in the world. If this game will actually release at the end of this year, who really knows? We haven't even really seen an official trailer. There's been some fake trailers. There's been some people that think that they have seen things that aren't official. So I'm not going to show anything other than the release for the last few Battlefields here that they all announced that they were coming to Steam, which is pretty exciting. But this new Battlefield series is supposed to be brand new and supposed to take us to a new location or a new era that we haven't seen before in Battlefield. I'm super excited for it because I love Battlefield as a series, and I think EA and DICE are going to do a great job bringing it to us. All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me and listening to me ramble about my 15 games that I'm most excited for coming out in 2021. There are several small indie gems coming out that I'm excited for as well, that we'll do another video later covering that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and follow button, and have yourself a great day.